Hey Mom, it is your son Phil, and this is No Man's Sky. As you can see, I can use my hands. These are controllers that I have where I can grab things. But let me give you a quick tour. I just landed on this very, very hot planet. You can see a little like stuff rising over there. You can see here it says environmental warning, external temperature is 139.8 Fahrenheit. But let's get out and take a look. So I'm just going to grab this, lift up. There's my ship. I named it the Swordfish. For walk around, here's a building I found. There's the ring of the planet that I'll show you later on. There's not much here, but one thing you can do is if I take this hand, as you can see, that top little icon and this orange bar is my thermal protection. The bottom one is my life support. I've got the name of the planet, the toxicity, the radiation, the temperature, little compass up here. But I can take this hand, put it up to my head, click the button, and I can look around and scan. For example, there's some fauna over there. I think it's the same one. If I just hold, beep, it tells me what it is, the behavior, all that. It can feel love. That's nice. But I can also have a little jetpack, and I can go underwater, which is nice. And again, you can scan all of these kind of things. There is a story. You're trying to get to the center of the galaxy. But this is also multiplayer, so if there's other people, they can play as well with me. You can build bases and homes and things like that. But what we're going to do, this is the cool thing. So right now I'm in VR. I'm sitting on my bed. I have a headset on, looking around, information there. This is a multi-tool. Let me get out of the water and show you kind of what it does. And it has a really cool interface. What just... animal hit me. Alright. So, part one of the interface. I've got these hands. Well, first off, I have a mining beam. So, for example, if there's a rock, this rock has ferrite and phosphorus. He's not a fan of that. Is he gonna... he's gonna... no. Okay, he's going away. These are the sentinels. They don't like it when you mess with the ecology and stuff about the planet. But I can do this, and then I have a terrain manipulator. So, for example, I can do some digging. As you can see, there's the water line. Okay, let me get out of here. Oof, alright. What else? We can use this little, laser gun. Different type of laser gun. Little rapid fire thing. I can scan like this, and it'll show me what elements are around. It's kind of hard on aquatic planets because I need a different scanner. This is just another kind of menu. Actually, this will be very cool. So, as I said, that's the ring of the planet. It's starting to get late. But I want to show you a capital ship that I have. So, I'm going to do this. And it's right up there above the atmosphere. Oh, no, it's not yet. So, let's put it right there. Is that going to work? Maybe I have to... oh, come on. These are my ships. There we go. Alright, so let's get in. You pull that. Here's the cockpit. Hands. This is one of the cool things. There's nothing physically in front of me here. But I can hold onto the flight stick, hit this button, and here I go. So I am literally controlling this ship, just moving my hands around. I can turn, like that. Take a look at what's going on. Woo! Normally that would make me dizzy, but it doesn't for some reason. But let's do this. We are gonna leave the atmosphere. I'll hit my little boosters. There's a cloud layer. Leaving the atmosphere now. And we are in space. So as you can see, the planet's behind me. There's the ring of the planet I was showing you. There's some other freighters and ships that are warping in. Where's mine? Where's my ship? Is that my ship? I think it is. Alright, so let's reset the camera quickly. There we go. Let's go over. These are all NPCs. These are all computer controlled. But this is not my freighter. Where's my freighter? Oh, there it is. Okay, my capital ship. So, a capital ship has a lot of things you can do with it. Namely, you can set missions off from there. For example, these... Actually, let's do a quick flyby. And this kind of shows you the scale of things. Okay, here we go. Oof. Alright. So, I'm going to just bring it down to about half speed. This is my capital ship. I can land in there and walk around. You can decide to be a pirate and attack these things. Those 3 ships are 3 of 5 of the ships I have, these frigates, that I can send on expeditions to get me things. We can actually land on them as well. So let's land on one of those real quick. Just turning around. I have to remember the land button of that. Okay, my guy's telling me everything is fine. Okay, collect cargo. This is stuff that will just go to my capital ship. Carbon, different elements. Actually, I can show you my inventory. This has a lot to do with elements and crafting things from elements. So, for example, I've got sodium, I've got carbon, I've got gold, mortite, dihydrogen, which isn't really an element, oxygen, copper, phosphorus, uranium, etc., etc. That's just things that I've picked up. In my starship, I've got some other stuff. This is my multi-tool that you saw before. And this freighter that I have in its inventory, its technology that I haven't really installed anything. But let's get out. So right now, I'm in space. There's the ship. Oof. It's weird because it's all 3D, so that looked like it was right in front of me. Other people can land on this ship as well, but I can walk around. My capital ship is down there. Let's go this way. Actually, let's do this. Quick menu. Torch. Got a little flashlight, which is nice. I can fall off into space, which kind of is problematic, as I'm sure you can guess. I think there's a door over here. Yeah, so there's my capital ship, the rings of the planet again. This is one of the engines. It looks like it's damaged. There's bugs that they're still working on. This is where I would come fix it. But let's go to my capital ship. So we're just going to go here. I actually named the capital ship the Battlestar Triton because it's huge and very Battlestar-like. Just checking things over here. Everything looks good. No issues, no alarms. Same over there, or else an icon would come up. I wonder if I can do stuff this way. This is really dangerous because I don't want to fall. I mean, obviously gravity didn't really work there, as it should have. But we'll take a quick spin around my other ships. I think these are 2 science vessels. We'll just do a quick flyby. There's one. And they have their own crew and stuff. Here's the second one. It's the same type as that one. No issues there, really. But let's go into... Oh, this was the ship we were just on, I believe. Oof. Yeah. But let's go to my capital ship. There's the planet below me. So now it's all tractor beam, autopilot. My speed is lowering. Get out. Turns around. We're gonna go up. Oh, here's my other ships. This one I'm probably gonna get rid of. This one is an explorer, so it's... The other one was a fighter, so it's better at that. The explorer's bet has, like, longer warp drive. These are usually shuttles, which is just an early get from point A to point B. Hauler, which has a larger cargo, so that if I'm trying to find more elements, I can carry more. There's a lot of detail in here. Like, you can see, like, the little lights and stuff. I should take you to the base that I built. This is basically over here, the Lamborghini. It's an exotic ship. That, you know what? I'm going to show you how the cockpit in the far one is different than this one. So if we go in here, all this, it's circular instead. You know, you still have the same basic information. You know, those kind of things. We'll take this for a quick spin. But this allows for just a different level of visibility. As you can see, the light from outside affects the surfaces in here, which is pretty amazing. Got my little radar there showing me what's what. So for example, there's a space station up there. You can see the little diamond. There's a planet, the space station and the planet. That, I believe... What is that? Is that another set of ships? Yeah, it's another set of ships. So, we are going to go back and get my other ship. I like this one, but it's purely for cosmetics. You know, hey, look at my nice ride kind of thing. Oh, geez, hit something. Alright, we're good. So, we come back in here. Docking. There's the ship I was just flying. Let's get out. Very interesting design, not something typical. It's actually interesting. The wings there, they start like this and then they fold down like that as it takes off. I certainly hope my microphone is on. It's really dark here. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're almost there. So if I walk into here, one of the first things I can do is go to my fleet command room, which is over here. And it gives me this little, you know, thing about the ships that I have. So if I activate it, it tells me I can speak with the commander of a ship that's on an expedition. Gives me some information. Take another 5 hours, he says. As you can tell, this is real time. Everything's fine. I can inspect the ships. I can see that this one is damaged. You know, so I can hit that. It gives me some stats. You know, it's progress and rank and things like that. So, we then walk... I will turn on a light. There we go. Walk over here. This is the bridge. This is my alien that tells me where the tells me where I can send my ships to. This is a big kind of system chart. You can do all sorts of stuff here, like research, things you can do to make your ship better, you know, fuel, warp drive, etc., etc. I can go over here, look at the map of the stars. So I'm just going to stand up here and look around. I've been there, but every star you see here is a place. Oh, that's where I sent my ships to. It's a place that you can go to. It's its own solar system. So, for example, if I went to look at this next one over here, this is the line that I would take to the galactic core, which is somewhere off there. If I was to... Well, actually, I don't want to warp there. Let's do this. Oops, didn't want to do that. Let's go back. I want to free explore. And then I can just move around. Oh, that's actually locked there. I want to... Let's see here. No filter, free explore, custom waypoint, Atlas Station, Galactic Core. Free explore. There's a way. There we go. So this is the system that I'm at right now. It's got my little icon, my ship's icon. This is the system, and it gives you some information. And I think those are friends' bases. But here's another system, and it goes this way. And as you can see, there's red stars and green stars and yellow stars. And based off of that, it's saying, can I go here but with the current warp drive I have? But you can just keep going, and you can see a little bit, a tiny bit of a dotted line that is the path to the galactic center. But yeah, like I said, each one of these little points of light have a they have a solar system there. You know, they've got different types of planets and stuff like that. You know, so for example, this one, I don't even know what it is. This is Ito Yusva. The Gek is the race that's there. It's got how far away it is. I don't know what F8 else is. Water. Doesn't tell me about the economy. The conflict level is stable. Many of these places people haven't been to. Since there are 18 quintillion planets, you know, what you'll do is when you get somewhere, you say, hey, I discovered this place. I can name it whatever I want. You know, I can look at my fleet over here. Oh, this is still bugged. It's this thingy here. It's not seem to be working. But I can show you my log, is it? No, my milestones, my discoveries. Okay. So these are all the places that I have been. For example, I have a base on this place. So if I click on this, these are the planets that are in this system. It was discovered 1 year ago by me. There's 2 planets. It tells me the economy, the conflict level, the dominant life form. I can click on a planet, and I haven't discovered anything here. What about over here? Okay, so this one, I got a bunch of waypoints, so I can look at these. I can look at the fauna. This tells me, you know, I scanned this, and here's this weird... What is that? Okay, that's just my thing. Tells me all about them. Gives me information. I can name this one. I can name any of them. For example, let's see here. What do you look like? Like an antelope dinosaur. So, let's call this an antisaur. Oh, I already uploaded it. I can't change it. Okay, no problem. But fauna as well gives me information on that. All these, and these are all generated by an algorithm based off of the type of planet, the what's there, how close it is to the sun, how old it is, how large it is, all those things. Minerals as well. You know, so I'll click on one and it'll say it's got it's hydrophobic, it's calcium secretion, 52% mineral content, all that stuff. Pretty cool. This catalog tells me all this stuff about these different elements. For example, this chromatic metal is made from refined copper. Oh, I don't want to... No, I'm not trying to make it. Crafted products, equipment, technology, construction parts, which you'll see. Trade commodities, all this stuff. Portal glyphs, they've got these like stargates out, and each one of these is an address that I can type in to get to a certain place. Cooking I can do, you can raise animals. But what we're going to do, we are going to go... Oh, actually, let me keep showing you this. If we go around... Excuse me. To the other side of my capital ship, I've got a big storage area. Don't really have much here, but I do have these guys, and these guys are storage containers. It's a little thing, and it kind of exists in a quantum state. So on my base that we'll go to, I have storage containers that are linked to this, so I can add something in there, go to the base, and take it out. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of these. And anybody playing, like if somebody was playing right now, they could land on this ship, come here, look at things, not change anything, but they could look at things. So we're going to go back down to my ship, and I'm going to take the quick way back to my base, because it's a number of light years away. So if I'm just going to rocket boost down. Okay. Go back in here. Basically my... This is like like a nice BMW. And we need to go to the space station. The space station is where? The space station's above us, so we're just going to pull up, hit the accelerator, and it tells me, oh, jeez. It tells me I'm going to get there. If I'm just going at this speed, I'll get there in 12 minutes. If I use the accelerator, I'll get there in 2 minutes, 1 minute, but you know what? It's not fast enough, so we're going to use a pulse engine, which is just going to do that. I let go. The speed is doing something crazy. It tells me my fuel, you know, what I have equipped. Here's the station coming in, so grab the controls. And it's autopiloting me in. Get out of the ship, let it turn around so it doesn't hit me with the nose. And I'm just going to jetpack up here. As you can see, here's some alien races. This is a Korvax, it's kind of an AI. This is a Gek, which is the Merchant Guild. This is a Gek system, so you would see probably a lot of Gek. Yeah, you can kind of see them over there. There's some merchants and trading and stuff like that. But this is what we need. This is a little teleporter. So I'm going to say I want to go to my... Is it my high energy base? I think it's my high energy base. Let's go there. So it does this. It's basically telling all the servers that this character is going from this location to that location. And it's essentially teleporting me there. So this is kind of Stargate-ish. Once I get there, my ship will be there. Everything will be moved there. I can tell my capital ship to warp in. That'll bring all my other ships, but my primary ship, the red one that I was flying, will just be there. I actually, like 3 weeks ago, no, probably 6 weeks ago, when the virtual reality version of this came out, I decided to build a base, build a home. And so I was playing... No, this is my old base. This is not what I wanted to go to. This planet's kind of meh. Alright. That thing is not fun. It's going to spit out some toxins. Yep. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I can teleport in a craft. So this is a little bike. There's my ship. I'll get into this. Alright. As you can see, this is a little different. It's like that. So let's go to my base, my old base, which is over here. And the reason why I don't use this base anymore is because before the update, there were all these different requirements. Like I didn't have to worry about power consumption, but since the update came out, I do. And so nothing really works. So this is not the base that I wanted to show you, and I'm probably just gonna delete this base at some point. But as you can see, it's kind of like there's a sense of scale. Yeah, everything is off in red, which means there's no power. There's my couple other... Ooh, what is wrong with you? Okay. These are my other exocraft. I've got this big guy here that is definitely a hauler. I feel like you need a CDL license to move it. You know? We're gonna get out of there. Oh, I'm inside the mesh. Need to move. Okay. I've got a little car that's right here. It's like a dune buggy kind of thing. It's got a sensor that I built for it. I was trying to do some stuff with solar panels. Actually, this will work when the sun comes up. So if I look at one of these solar panels, it'll tell me there's 1 minute and 42 seconds of dark hours remaining. It's not doing any output. There's a power grid, insufficient light. Once that comes on, at least it'll power the teleporter. There's an NPC ship. So yeah, this was my old base. We can go in here and take a look around. Things will probably... What is this? Spawned this into my base. We're just going to get rid of it. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm not using this base. But, boom, that's gone. That gave me ferrite. But, oh, yeah. Here's one of my engineers. Jeez, this is kind of nasty. Here's another one. I've got one upstairs, downstairs. I think I have a little greenhouse in here as well. Boost up. Okay. Yep, there's my, this is a botanist who helps me with the plants and stuff, because you can grow these plants. Why can't I get in here? Oh, that's annoying. I can show you from the outside. But you can kind of see over there is a, oh, here's my weapons guy. Over there is my greenhouse. I'll show you from the outside. Since it's day, okay, yeah, there you can see it. A little greenhouse. I used to have a landing pad here, but they changed it because the landing pads were too small. Because once they did VR, you had to be able to... Oh, geez. Just went right through the ceiling. You had to be able to... Hey, these are turning on. Is it enough to charge? It's generating. You know what I'm going to do? All I really need this to do is power that thing. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, all of my menu is all, you know, on my hand. What do we want? Power. We're just gonna go to this. Okay, and then I can... How do I do it? I can move cables around. But I want to see if I can delete these. Can't remember what the button is to delete them. That's my boost. There we go. Alright, so these are generating power, and it turned on my teleporter. And it's only because the sun is out, so we're going to move here, and we're going to say I want to filter to my bases. Paula Colony. Oh, these are friends bases, I think. Water base, Hadrian Colony, main base. No, it should be like main 1 or something. I do have an underwater base, but it has the same issue. Let's go here, I think it is. So I was playing a different game with some random people I met online that seems cool, and they were playing this game as well. And they had found a planet that looked like Ireland and decided to build bases and homes there. So there's like 5 or 6 big bases. So I said, all right, let me find my own base here. And I scouted around. I had to find a location that had high electromagnetic energy so that I could put down an electromagnetic energy generator to power my base so we didn't have the issue that we just saw in the other one. But we are moving. Should be there soon. Hopefully this is the good one, because I spent a lot of time on it. I wanted to kind of make a nice Tony Starkish house. A little bit of a bat cave as well, if this is the right one. I hope this is the right one. Come on. We'll get there soon enough. Any moment now. Just waiting. Flying through the void of space as the planet loads. It's probably taking a while because the base is pretty complex. I had put everything there. I actually dug out the ground to build the foundation and put in a little sea uh, vehicle area, a little runway for a land vehicle area, a radar dish on top, a landing pad, all of that stuff. That I'll be very excited to show you once this finishes. We'll just hang out. Oh, wait. Here we are. Okay. We made it. All right. My EMP generator that I can look at, and it's telling me how much. It's a Class A field. It's giving me that much volts per minute, which gives me this power outage, which says I have 250,000 P, whatever P is. I'm only using 135, so I can add batteries if I want, but I don't really need to. There is my landing pad, but let me show you the front. Go from under here. This is the Ireland planet. This guy's nice water, nice trees. If I come over here, their big rock fell in front of... Oh, goodness. Let's move. It's not what I wanted to do. We're just going to get rid of this so you can kind of get the full effect. Come on. And boom. There's one right... I'm not going to worry about it. Here's the front of the house. Really? There's a... Oh, there's a... I should get rid of this. It looks like there's a hazardous plant inside. No, I don't want to locate chromatic metal. It's fine. Okay. Oh, the drones don't like that, but yeah, there's the hazardous plant. We're going to go inside so the drone doesn't mess with us. So in here, I've got my big glass entryway. I can walk over here. We're going to get to that. Here are these storage containers, the storage container versions I showed you. They're still trying to figure out bugs to make the terrain not jump into your living space. If I go down this wall... Oh, it didn't load in yet. This is a terminal to go and buy stuff. When it loads in, there's actually a door here. So we're going to come back to that. Let's go down here. Here is a refiner. This is where my little runway, if I have a bike or a car, I can drive it out that way. And a little save point. And I wanted this spot specifically because I knew there was water underneath. Because I have my little submarine. Which has, you know, similar types of controls. So I can... I'm not very good at this. But if we do this and down, I added these lights so I could see a little bit, but we're underwater, you know, and I can go through here. I'm not going to go through here. We're going to turn around. That was close. Okay. Go back. I put another generator down here just to power this stuff because you kind of have to wire everything up. Let's get out. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Yep, there's my Nautilon. It's got the same scanner thing. Let's jump out of there. Come back up here. Hopefully this is loaded in by now. It hasn't. This is supposed to be a doorway. I can look through. Maybe I can build a doorway. Structures. Door. There we go. I've got a door. So yeah, I walk in and out. Oh, goodness. Alright. And then here is my base. And I should have a little thingy up here. Yep, a little radar dish. That's allowing me to summon in a craft wherever I want. But yeah, there's... Oh, scanner. If I do this, you can see there's hydrogen over there. It actually says dihydrogen crystals. I can do this. There's oxygen. There's a sentinel. There's other things. There's some bones, because there's an archaeology component. Friend's base is over there. There's another one somewhere over there. But let me show you one of the new things called the Nexus, which is a multiplayer hub where you start missions and things like that. So if we take off, try not to hit this mountain on the way up. Just gonna leave the lavender sky planet. There's the star. And some asteroids. Looks like there's another fleet over here. And we're gonna stop. Let's take a quick turn to see the planet. There it is. My base is right... where? I think it's either that purple one or that black and white icon there. They're kind of... Yep, there's my base. That's where we just were. But we don't want to do that. There's another planet there, and that's nice. We are going to summon in the anomaly, is what it's called. So let's fly to the anomaly. And this is new. Go in here. And in that split second, it loaded this instance. And once we get in here, all these little diamonds, those are real other people. So we'll get out. These are their ships. It says, you know, Jazzy 82. There's another one. There's another one over there, another one over there. So all these people just go around doing their thing. You know, discovering planets, trying to get to the center of the galaxy. And start some missions. Here's somebody. This guy's a player. That one's a player. But we can go... There's some more players' ships over there. This guy tells me how my cooking is going, but I haven't cooked anything yet because I just bought a nutrient processor that will allow me to do that, but I have to build it. Probably build it back down at that base or nearby. Little market. Then if I go this way, you know, here's another player. He can see me waving too, but he doesn't look like he's using VR. Oh, that's one of the cool things. There's VR players and non-VR players can all play together here. These are some computer-controlled people. And I can look out upon this. My ship is that red one in the back. There's another computer-controlled guy. Not sure what's over here. Nothing, apparently. There goes a player. This is where you find blueprints for things that you can build. This one is ship blueprints, construction blueprints, equipment blueprints, like your suit blueprints. This is what? Multi-tool blueprints that he could help you with. This is, I don't know what this is. There's not a thingy here. And then, hello. And then I think this is, oh yeah, this is my exocraft blueprints. So there he goes. So I can start a mission from here, a multiplayer mission. Like, actually, let's go take a look and see what they have. They kind of rotate. You can usually tell who's playing VR because they talk with their hands. While these, they just kind of stay and do that. This guy didn't quite make the... Ooh, jeez. Didn't quite make the jump. I wonder if he'll... Nope. He's busy. This guy's busy. Alright. If we go back down here... So this is a whole... I would say it's a whole world, but it's a whole galaxy. There's actually multiple galaxies you can go to, but the main one is this first one. So you go to this big cube-looking thing. It tells you the missions you can have. For example, I can get 273,000 units for eliminating this hazardous fauna. Gives me information, but I'm not going to do it. Hunt dangerous pirates, kill monstrosities, tame wild creatures, things like that. But one of the cool things is, so we just, came to this location, and I'm going to go back to my ship, open it up, grab this, take off, and then I'm right back where I was before. Back here, there's my base. What I can do is I will warp in my capital ship here in space, which is kind of cool to see. Oh, geez. All right, there we go. So I just go to quick menu, capital ship. There it is. And I can do missions from here or whatever. So this is No Man's Sky. It's pretty impressive. You've got your pew-pew stuff, you've got rocket launchers, and you build all of these things. So, for example, if I go to my inventory and my starship and technology, well, first you can see, this technology that you install, as well as this stuff. A bunch of it isn't working yet. Conflict scanners, teleport receivers, ballista, etc., etc. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of nice because while you're in here, you kind of forget about the rest of the... I should probably turn off my engine so I don't run into an asteroid. Obviously, I can't open up in space. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of this game. It's very fascinating. It's all here, this entire galaxy is here for me to look around and mess with and, fight pirates and stuff like that. What are these guys doing? These are other ships. They're not people. They're computer controlled. I think they're probably... Other ships will land on your freighter to buy, sell, and trade. As you can see, these guys are going in. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to the station. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I can go like this, look at a planet, and hit my scan button. And then it gives me information as far as what's there. Copper, gold, and salt. Discovered by Stormy Skies 91, which is a guy I play with. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of nice. It's crazy. This is the technology. It's a little bit past Pong, but, it's fun. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. There's one of my ships. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.